with subrosatea.com. How was your day today? Gotta love it, right? Absolutely. Have you had a cup of tea yet? Friends, my name is Joy. I'm the owner of Sub Rosa Tea. We're a small company based in Northern Ohio. We'll ship anywhere in the United States. In today's video, I'm going to tell you all about a limited edition themed tea collection that we refer to as the Chinese New Year. We will take any opportunity to celebrate, and I love a themed collection. I love a good theme, absolutely. Friends, we have over 100 flavors of loose leaf tea that we sell all year. You can find them on our website and on our mobile shopping app. Our website is subrosatea.com. You can go to your favorite app store, look for Sub Rosa Tea, which is 3 words with 2 spaces in the middle. It is free to download our app. And the reason why I want you to do that is there are 2 collections, one in February and one in March, that will only be available on the app. I do live videos every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do a live video only on the app on one particular night in February and one particular night in March. Everything else, friends, is available to all of you. I know a lot of you watch on social media. A lot of you watch on the replay. Of course, you're welcome to do that. But if you're going to watch those videos or shop those collections, make sure you download the app. Like I said, it's free to download. This collection, though, and a lot of the collections that I do videos on are limited edition. They're only around for a short period of time. If you didn't know, the Chinese New Year starts on February 17th this year. It goes through March 3rd. It's always a 15-day celebration. They refer to it as Spring Festival. Here, though, with the live videos, I kind of work a retail schedule. So I talk about Halloween in September. I talk about Christmas in November. And right now, I'm a full month ahead of talking about the Chinese New Year. I don't know about you, but tea tastes delicious anytime. All the time, right? Absolutely. Hey there, Miss Laura. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, tell me this. Those of you watching live, how do you feel about green tea? Do you drink a lot of green tea? Here at Sub Rosa Tea, we have well over 50 flavors, sometimes even close to 100 of just caffeine-free teas. But this particular collection has 3 that are green. We even have an oolong tea. We don't have any black tea in this collection at all. So I'm kind of curious to know, do you guys like green tea? Now you're going to see that I normally dress appropriate for the theme. I like to have a themed background going on. Those are real. They're not AI or anything. It's a real background. A photography backdrop. And the reason why I picked this one is I know it looks like pink flowers in the background, but I love the theme of Chinese New Year because they are saying goodbye to the winter. They are celebrating the coming of spring. That is absolutely something this girl can get behind. I can absolutely celebrate anything called Spring Festival. Absolutely. And I will also tell you that this particular festival has a lot to do with colors, which I'm always into. If you didn't know, tea has fabulous colors. I'm going to show you the loose leaf tea. I'm going to show you one of them steeped up. I love playing with color. I love all natural colors. And I love that the Chinese New Year also has very vibrant colors, and they're significant. They are grounded. They are strong. They mean something. Red is the symbol of good fortune with the Chinese New Year. Yellow signifies harmony, and green signifies growth. Those are 3 fabulous colors. So here we are to celebrate. I want to tell you all about these teas. Okay, so first up, friends, make sure you download the app if you didn't get that message. I'm going to do a couple themed collections. Actually, I'm bringing them back, and they are literally our best-selling collections. So that's why I'm not going to do it on social media, because I kind of want just our inner circle to know about them. They're our best-selling collections. February 8th, that's the first one. Mark your calendars. I'm going to do live video then. Sometimes I skip that day, but I'm going to be live. Okay, Miss Laura says, I do like green teas if it's fruity or citrusy. So she likes them a little bit on the flavored side, and I can completely respect that. Here at Sub Rosa Tea, friends, I'm going to tell you about the tea individually, and we sell them individually. But if you're looking to save a little bit of money, we did a themed bundle. So when you are looking for the bundle, and all of these teas in particular, you're going to find them on the page or on the tab. If you're shopping on the mobile shopping app, the tab is called Limited Edition. So again, these are only around for a short period of time, mostly because we only celebrate the Chinese New Year for a short period of time. We also have a New Year's celebration collection that I introduced back in December. We have fun flavors like champagne toast in that particular collection. And then we are also have delicious teas in hopes that you accept the Dry January challenge. Those are all teas based on classic cocktails, so you must try them. This particular collection, though, friends, has an oolong tea, 3 green teas, and 2 that are completely caffeine free. The try me size makes about 6 to 8 servings, and the value size makes 20 to 25 servings. All of these 6 flavors we are bringing back. We've had them before because they were so popular. My customers begged me to bring them back. So I'm going to listen. That's the kind of small company we are, friends. Also, I will tell you, talking about the themed, so all of the 6 teas are returning. And also I wanted to acknowledge before I get any further in this video, yes, I know this is not the year of the dragon. I am well aware of that. That was a couple of years ago when we introduced this collection. It was the year of the dragon. This year, currently, as of today, we are still in the year of the snake. And then coming up, it will be the year of the fire horse. And I am only so talented. I could not possibly come up with tea that had anything to do with a snake or a horse. But dragon, I got them. I got dragon tea, and my customers love them for the past 2 years. So we're bringing them back. What a good tasting tea. You know what I'm saying? That's the important thing here. First up, friends, Chinese fortune cookie. A Chinese fortune cookie. This is a oolong-based tea. It also has honeybush. These are 2 of my favorite bases to work with. So oolong tea is very common in Asian culture for sure. When you go to an Asian restaurant, it is possible that they're going to serve you an oolong tea. It's also possible that maybe in a Japanese restaurant they would serve you a sencha, a Japanese grown green tea, versus a Chinese restaurant that they might serve you an oolong tea, which is sometimes grown in Taiwan. It just depends. There's many of them available. This one is nice and smooth and delicious. Chinese fortune cookie, this tea very specifically has notes of almond and vanilla, which, by the way, oh my gosh, my audience loves. You guys go nuts over my almond flavored teas. So that is why I am going to introduce a new one on February 8th. Another reason for you to download the app and watch the videos on the mobile shopping app. Jennifer Marie says, I got my kids a different flavor of Sub Rosa tea each Christmas and they love it. Aw, thank you. Daniel and Daisy are watching too. Hey guys. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You know, these videos, I know that not everyone buys right away the tea flavors that I'm talking about, but I love doing the videos and I love hearing from you when you share the videos with your friends and family and that you're telling me that you sip a cup of tea, and the videos are designed to only be 20 minutes. Sometimes I might go a little bit longer, but they're designed to be 20 minutes, which, by the way, is the length of tea time. Did you catch on to that? It's the time that you should be able to relax, enjoy a cup of tea, either with friends, family, by yourself, in a moment of Zen before you jump back in to your day, right? Some of you live your life at a gallop. So I love that you can spend 20 minutes of tea time. It's a good ritual to have. It really is. It really is. So anyway, Chinese fortune cookie. It's back again, friends. By the way, oolong teas don't have as much caffeine as black tea, but it does have some. So we're talking around 40 milligrams of caffeine. And again, this is the blend of oolong and honeybush tea. Nice and smooth, delicious hot, delicious cold. It is, again, one of our best sellers and one that I commonly drink. It really, really is. Oh, yes, I want to take these by caffeine content. So let me talk about the green teas next. Let's talk about Dragonwell. Dragonwell is next. If you are not familiar with Dragonwell, Dragonwell is a green tea. It's a type of green tea, and I want to show it to you because it's different. If you've watched more of the videos, you know what green tea looks like, and this is very distinctly different. It has very flat leaves. It lends itself to a nice toasty aroma. And Laura had said that she likes green teas if they're fruity or citrusy. This one is, I'm going to go with not. Like, not that. It's more of a nutty type toastiness to the green tea, but it is not roasted. That's a completely different flavor profile. But this is a good time for you to try it. It's good to know what the bases taste like. It's good to know what the good quality tea leaves taste like. It's good to have a good cup of tea sometimes, right? Just unflavored, calm, quiet. But this one has so much depth of flavor, and I'm only going to offer it for a short period of time. By the way, it's labor intensive, and it's not labor intensive for us here at Sub Rosa Tea, but it is expensive because it is labor intensive for the tea master. So if you're not really familiar with that, where the tea is grown, it's grown on a mountain and it was picked. So let's go with the word harvested. And after it's harvested, it is then normally processed some way, somehow at the base of the mountain or very, very close to where the tea leaves were grown. So it's such a very different process than what some of you might think of as major manufacturing. You know, how ingredients get to a plant. Oh, that's very different than how tea is processed. So that's nice about this one is even though it's labor intensive, I like that I can still offer this to you because it is such a very unique taste. Hey there, Miss Bernita. Are you having a cup of tea tonight? What are you enjoying? I also want to tell you about Sleeping Dragon, and I want to tell you kind of back to back here because, again, very different. This is another tea that I myself very commonly drink. This is Sleeping Dragon. Friends, these teas that I'm telling you about, Oolong, Dragonwell, Sleeping Dragon, they've been around for not just hundreds of years, but literally thousands of years we've been drinking these teas. Sleeping Dragon, again, is a green tea. You can tell by the great color of green. But can you tell it's actually rolled up? It's in a little ball. That's the way the tea leaves are. So when you steep it, they unfurl like you're waking up the dragon. So Miss Laura had said that she was looking for something a little on the citrusy side, and I'm going to go with that. Not a bright citrus like biting into an orange or a clementine, but more like those mild notes that just make you want to take another sip, makes you want to steep another cup, make another pot of tea. It is so delicious. And again, Sleeping Dragon is one that it's a green tea, very low in caffeine, like 20 milligrams of caffeine, but I want you to be drinking them. It's full of antioxidants. Friends, I know that I'm talking about theme teas, but so many health benefits in this particular collection and all of the teas that we sell. These antioxidants are so good for your skin, your hair, your nails, the hydration, your health, your happiness. These are exactly the flow and the theme of Chinese New Year, but it's exactly the flow and the theme of us here at Sub Rosa Tea and why we do what we do and why we are producing so many fabulous flavors to share with all of you, because we want you to have zero excuses, zero barriers for you to be drinking these great teas and get all the health benefits you possibly can out of them. Next up, friends, is Dragon Pearls. Dragon Pearls, very jasmine. It is very jasmine. I know who you are. You guys love this particular tea. Those of you, I think jasmine, from what I can tell when I am working in person and I meet customers, that people either love or hate jasmine, and that's the way it is. So if you haven't tried it, please do. Please do. I can't wait to hear if you are on the love or hate side of jasmine. It's very distinctive. We don't use jasmine too often in too many blends. We do have it in a few, and it's very special. It's light. I wouldn't say it's typically floral, but technically it is. So do try it. And again, it comes in a pearl, so it's a green tea, comes in a pearl, and it unfurls when you steep it. So it is very delicate and special. We have two that are completely caffeine free in this collection. First up is Dragon Fruit Delight. This is a caffeine-free blend, so it does have more than just dragon fruit in it. If you're not familiar, dragon fruit is a tropical fruit. So tropical in the way that pineapple, I think that's pretty commonly found in grocery stores in America. Dragon fruit isn't, though. It's rare that I see it on the shelves where I live in Northern Ohio at the Mega Marts. But dragon fruit is fun. And I will say that I'm well aware that it is a smoothie in major chain restaurants. So I think some of you have been exposed to dragon fruit that way. And that's why I think this tea is so popular for us, because we sell tea. It is tea. It's caffeine free. So guess what? Your kids are going to love it. But it does taste like a smoothie in a way that, because it also has strawberry and pineapple in it. So smoothies are typically a lot of different fruits together. And that's why I think this tea blend is so popular with my audience. So if I can carry it all year, I will. Again, it's a tropical fruit, friends. I can't always guarantee that I'm going to have this 12 months out of the year, but it sure is delicious. So we've got it in stock now. If you guys like it, make sure you grab a big bag while you can. And I have to say, this one, holy cow, you guys really love this one. This is dragon roasted nuts. I kind of feel like this is an accumulation of all the flavors that I've already talked about today. So dragon roasted nuts. So this has the nice, sweet, tropical fruit in the background of the dragon fruit, but it also has caramel notes. It's got nuts in it. It really does. It's got chestnuts and hazelnuts. And yes, this flavor was inspired by some wacky characters in a book that I read long ago. But you know, this blend is so popular. We brought it back in with the Chinese New Year. So dragon roasted nuts. I can verify that no dragons were harmed in the making of this tea. They did volunteer to roast the nuts for our blend. Friends, this one's completely caffeine free. So I know I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Dragon roasted nuts. It is delicious. It is extremely popular. Again, caffeine free. I really think your kids are going to love it. But this one, I have to say, regardless of what you do with the other teas, this one is my favorite to hot steep. So I drink it cold though. I like it cold. I like the fruity, tropical fruity flavors as iced tea. I do. But the rooibos blend, the caramel, the nuts, all of those elements are going to come through a lot stronger if you hot steep. So go ahead, use boiling water, steep it like 5 to 6 minutes, and then go ahead and cool it down and put it in the fridge. That is my personal preference. Let me know if you make a smoothie with it. I kind of want to know. So again, friends, this is the Chinese New Year collection based on health, happiness, and good fortune, which is exactly what all of us here at Sub Rosa Tea are wishing for all of you, no matter how you celebrate and get through the winter months, so we can all celebrate the coming of spring. I do hope you have yourself a cup of tea and take care of you. Bye-bye, friends.